तू मेरा पिता, तू है मेरा माता, तू मेरा बंदप, तू मेरा भ्राता, तू मेरा राखा, सबनी थाई तापोके हा काड़ा जियो। तुमरी कृपा ते तुद पछाना, तू मेरी ओट, तू है मेरा माना, तुझ बिन दूजा अवर न कोई, सब तेरा खेल अखाड़ा जियो।
So, hello, dear brothers and sisters. Can you hear me well? Can you see me?
Yes, Sister Danyang, you can start.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So happy for this meditation session again. So grateful. Thank you so much. So this SOS exercises are named somatic, orientated. So now I forgot. Safety. Last word is safety. This is the important part. Yes. So you can use that how we are using now for the preparation, or you can do it on daily basis, like teeth brushing. So you breathing your nervous system, and it gets used to. And when you get in some kind of stress situation, it can by itself regulate itself better, easier. And what we are doing now is simply preparing it so that body and mind can calm down and we get in a good mood for to come easier into our meditation. So there are different techniques included, which are all meant for the body, so that you use your arms, your breathing technique, and other techniques for to regulate in first line the autonomic nervous system. So this is the system which we are not have any control of it, but we can control the outer meanings that are surrounding us. So let's start with the first one. It's called the butterfly touch. So the arms going here, the hands going on the arms, crossing it, and then you simply start tapping yourself. While doing this, you just observe yourself. Do nothing especially, just doing the exercise. You can do it slower, or more intensive. It depends on what you are preferring, what it's for you the best. And then we make a little pause. And in this pause, you can put your arm, one hand here beneath, and the other one stays on the arm or on your shoulder, or you can make the other side round, or you can also do it like this. Try it out, what feels better for you, what is more comfortable for you. And just stay with this touch. It's like hugging yourself. if you want, if you can start imagining your master or some loving being covering you, hugging you. And if you not can imagine now, doesn't matter, it's okay. Just hug yourself, be good to yourself. So the next one, you are taking a look through your room where you are sitting in, and you are turning your head slowly and looking upon things like have the same color, or have the same shape, or you are looking on vertical lines. And the important thing is that you are turning your head with it slowly, and that you are counting these things that you are seeing. So let's do that together. You can also look to the top or to the ground. Just turn your head slowly and count the things you see. And then we make a little pause again. You can put your arms down. In this pause, you give your nervous system the space to react on that, what you have done right now. So it needs a little bit time to adjust. It's like a wave that's going through your body. So for the next one, you breathe out as long as you can, and you choose how you will do it. Like you can do it like a gentle way, like so, or you can put more pressure here and do it like so. Try it out, what's the best for you. Try to breathe out as long as you can. Okay, let's do it together. And then we make a pause again. Maybe a deep breath is coming. That's a good sign. Okay, the next one, you might like it or not. We are rubbing our ears from down to the upper part. You can do it smoothly or a little bit rougher. And you can go also inside your ear and stretch it out. It's like so. This makes you get into a more wakeful state. You can do this also in the morning when waking up. Okay, and then a little pause. And sometimes this also happened, and this is also a good sign. It's not because you're getting tired, it's because some tension moves from your body. So the next one, it's called, I like this very much, it's called the centered butterfly. So you make like this, your hands like this, stretch your tip fingers, you have crossed your thumbs, and then you cross it over and over again. The centered butterfly. You can put your arms here and relax it. Adjust the tempo like you feel comfortable with it. And make a little pause. Deep breaths are always a good sign of relaxation. They are coming naturally. So once again, tip fingers in front, crossing the centered butterfly. And make a little pause. In this pause, you can make a retrospective look how you felt at the beginning of our session and how you feel now. How are your emotions going? What about your thoughts? About your feelings? Okay, the next one is like grabbing bicycle. So you put your thumbs like so, you can see that? And then you grab with one hand, one thumb. Stretch the tip finger and grab with the other hand the tip finger. Okay, now when you start breathing out, you press one finger, and when you start breathing in, you press the other finger. So you can relax your hands here and let it come naturally. Like you are breathing, you are pressing. So do nothing extra. Like it comes naturally. And make a little pause. And once again, your thumbs, grab one thumb, stretch your finger, grab the tip finger, and start while breathing out, pressing one side, breathing in, pressing the other side. And make a pause. So for the next one, put one hand on your heart and one hand on your forehead. You can close your eyes or you can leave them open, just like you prefer it. And just observe. Try to observe. Maybe you will notice that your chest is moving up and back, or you will notice your heartbeat, or maybe you're noticing that there's a space between your hands. And if nothing of that, it's also okay. Then you let the hand from the forehead fall down on your belly. And the same here. Just observe that there's a space between your hands. And now try to observe one breath. Just one breath, how you breathe in, maybe through the nose, and out, maybe through the mouth. Just observe one breath. Maybe a deep breath is coming. That's very good. That's happened. Okay, then for the next one, try to find a place on your body which needed to be touched or to be held, which is like calling you, put your hand on me. So maybe you find a place. And if not, you can just leave your hands relaxed. And at this part, you can start imagining, if you not did it already, you can start imagining how Master supports you with his or her love. And if you don't have a Master, then you can imagine any loving being that you can remember or have near you. Try to feel the support, the love, the loving space between you. So with this, we have come to the end of this regulation techniques. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Master.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Sister Tanya, for this session. So I feel great. Starting meditation session now. So today we have in-house guests from UK and international. So they will sit in with me in this meditation session too. And we also have guests all around the world here in this meditation session. Okay, so today meditation session theme is about the Guru, God and the Self is one and the same. Okay, so in order to know that the Guru, God and the Self is the same, we have to go inside to discover the truth. But of course, the outside guidance is necessary. Why? Because we spend our time looking outside all the time and we forget to look inside ourselves. What is our reality? Who is this self? Of course, this self is not this physical body, because someday, within these 100 years, this physical body gonna go. So it's not our permanent self. So what is the self inside that again? Then we look into our astral self, which is the sensory self. And that self not gonna last either, because it can only survive around 1,000 years, maximum 2,000, 3,000 years. And that self also expire or die the way that we understand. Then we look into our mind. Oh, is our mind, is our real self? But that mind also not gonna last. That mind, the mind that we're using right now, we can only use that for 3 to 5 million years. But beyond the mind, there is our soul. Our soul live forever, never be born or never die. But in order to undo so many layers of ourselves, how we gonna do it? How that even possible? We have to find somebody that have the experience that they raise beyond the astral self. They raise beyond the causal self. They raise to understand their soul. Understand that, oh, the deeper part of myself is the soul who go through this, my experience, who go through this sensory experience, who go through this physical experience. But then where the soul coming from, right? There must be the source of the soul as well. So holy visitor come to our planet because there are some seeking for the truth, the ultimate truth. They're not satisfied about the lower truth. They said, okay, if there's a soul, where is the source of our soul? Where it all begins? Then God is great. God sent and God agent come down to our level, have the full awareness of who we are, where we coming from as the soul, come into our physical life, start to have very strange conversation about our true origin. And we feel that this one having something, and we start to follow him or her. Then we come to realize that, no, they actually asked us to go inside because they said, there's no point for you to follow me outside because the true reality of ourselves is inside and not outside. We cannot find God outside. We find God inside. So today, I'm going to show you how very basic exercise that we can find God inside. Okay? So please prepare and sit in comfortable position. And we're going to start to meditate together. Close your eyes when you're ready. Breathe in and out around 3 to 5 times. Center yourself behind the eyes at your wisdom eye center, which is located slightly above your eyebrow, your forehead level, but inside your head. In the middle of your head, there is a wisdom eye center. This is the door that we need to open to see the reality inside. Start to notice that you're in the middle of your head. And if you catch yourself that your attention is around your physical eye level, raise slightly above or look inside up a little bit, around 1.5 inches inside. Then you will find the right location where you start to open the door inside. I will leave all of you here around 2 minutes to find the right location. Remember, if you lower your attention down than the physical eye level, you will go to sleep. You will not be able to stay in awakening mode, in the awakening state. Do not stress. Try to be very relaxed and slightly find that space inside your head. The space can be narrow. The space can be big. That's okay. The main part is that imagine that you put your attention there. Withdraw attention from the lower part of your body, and most of your attention shall be at your wisdom eye center. This is the right way to start meditation. Meditation that will bring you to the God realization. Now, if you start to see a lot of shadows, people faces pop up, or even thoughts start to disturb you from where you are at the wisdom eye center, you can recite mantra given by your guru. For initiate, you can recite the holy names. And for some who don't have any mantra, you can use the word Sat Nam. Sat Nam, meaning true name or true identity, to protect you from all the negativeness that try to pull you away from the wisdom eye center. When you recite, imagine that you recite slowly. Recite in a way that you calm your mind down. You don't hear your mind shouting to you. For example, you can recite Sat Nam in this way. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Repeatedly recite. Pay attention to the word that you recite. And if your mind is very strong, still shouting back to you, you can invite your mind that shouting, okay, come to recite the mantra with me now. If the faces still pop up, if the image still pop up, say to all the image, let's meditate together. Let's recite the mantra together. And when you start to do this, at first, all the mantra will look like it forms a circle around the room that you sit right now, slightly far away from you. The more you recite, the mantra will come closer and closer to you. And if you start to feel uncomfortable on this process and feel drained that you fight with the negative part of yourself, you can pause and breathe in and out to clear up all the negativeness. And go back to your mantra again. When you start to hear the mantra all the time, without making effort, the mantra always there, you can start to imagine your guru, your master, your meditation guide, your spiritual teacher, the one that you love, come and recite this mantra for you. Come and meditate inside for you with love. What you can do is this. When you imagine them to come and take your place in the inner meditation, you can express love and gratitude to them, to him, to her. And let's see if the struggle is still there or it's getting better by the protection of your guru, your master, your spiritual teacher. Enjoy and observe to look at master meditate for you, your teacher meditate for you, your beloved meditate for you. Become the observer. I will pause here for 5 minutes for you to observe your beloved that meditate for you, to remember the sensation, to experience this experience that you're not in charge, but your inner master, your inner guru has take charge and meditate for you. Let go of all expectations. Observe what's happening. And if it's helped you, you can look from the ceiling point of view, the above of your guru that sit and meditate for you. Enjoy what you see. Express love and appreciation to the one who meditate for you, who do the hard work for you. If you have many masters, many gurus, many spiritual teachers, you can imagine they form the group, form the circle, and meditate for you. Express the love and appreciation, gratitude to them. Feel the energy start shifting. When the energy starts shifting, you might notice that you start to hear very subtle sounds. The sound that ring in the air. You start to witness that all of your guru, all of your master, all of your spiritual teacher start to merge into this sound current. They become the sound. So use your capacity of listening. Listen and experience your master, your guru, your spiritual teacher as the sound. If the sound is very subtle, pay attention to the sound. You will experience that it rings. Whatever sound it might be. It might ring like a long bell, a big bell like a church bell. You may hear it in different sound, like sound of the rain, sound of the ocean. It's okay. Whichever sound that is have a ringing capacity inside that's a good sound. But important part is that experience all of your master, guru, or teacher as the sound. The sound that is inside you and the sound that is all around us. Merge in this sound to experience. Imagine like you walk into the water and feel the feeling of being in the water. That's the experience that you shift your vibration into the sound and bathing in the sound current. But if your mind very confused, cannot understand, imagine that you sit in a river and look at the river flow. Experience that the river of the sound flow all around you. Remember, this is not your own struggle. This is not by your effort. The guru, the master, the teacher doing meditation for us. Enjoy. Feel love in whatever you do. Let go of all expectations. When you start to let go of all expectations, you will start to see the light within this sound current as well. Imagine we bathe together in the river of light and sound. Enjoy the flow of the light and the sound all around you. At this state, you will start to feel oneness between yourself and the Guru, yourself and the Master, yourself and your spiritual teacher. And when you start to be one, you will start to feel the power of your Master, your Guru, your teacher. You will feel more recharged. You will feel powerful, as if Master walked in you, your Guru walked in you. There is no separation. Observe the beautiful feeling of oneness. All is well, all is good, all is love. This is the feeling of the soul in oneness, in the many at the same time that have the experience of oneness. Now observe all the sensation within your body, within your senses, within your mind. You will see that everything is in alignment and work very well in this oneness. This is the secret that God, Guru, and the self are one and the same. Only in this state we can experience firsthand the truth, the ultimate truth of oneness, divine love, grace and mercy. I want all of you experience this state of oneness for the next 5 minutes. Then we will come out of this meditation together. Whatever happens, enjoy. Okay? So prepare yourself to come back. Breathe in and out to feel your physical body. Put your hand together, you rub your hands, and you put your hand on your face, your arms, your physical body, your legs, and slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Okay? Welcome back. So hopefully all of you enjoy the experience. And if anybody have questions, please do so, including the people here as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful meditation. Just want to keep appreciating the genuine love and concern for us here in this world. Thank you so much. My simple question is that it's always known that it is love and devotion that pull you inside. Now, what is this love and devotion?
Actually, the love and devotion is not belong to us as individual. We never be the owner of this love because this love is divine love. It belongs to very deeper part of ourselves, which is in the oneness. Okay? But this love is possible to exercise outside. If you have found somebody that have enlightenment, that come to show you to access the door inside you. You can exercise this love and devotion with that one on human level first. And after that, it awakens something in your mind, you know. So you can also exercise this love and devotion in your feeling, in your mind, with that one that is will appear inside as well. Because a good spiritual teacher, they have the quality where they teach you outside, but they also teach you inside as well. So you can show this love and devotion outside and inside. But the real love and devotion come when you actually recognize your true self for the first time. Then you will automatically connect with this quality of love and devotion, which is who you are. It's not that something that we made happen. It's already something that we have, but we have to go inside and activate that. That's it. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, any more questions, please? Please, if anyone have questions, hi.
Thank you so much for the session. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And my question is, when we start to meditate and then and imagine ourselves inside our head, do we imagine like the physical body or like a point? Like what is the soul? Because I haven't seen the soul. So
Okay.
what do I see inside myself when I start to meditate?
Yes. See, we oftentimes when we go inside, we cannot see ourselves. So imagination is very important. You can imagine yourself like astrally, sit inside your head, right? Like a tiny version of yourself. Do the same meditation pose, but sit astrally inside your wisdom eye center. Start from there. And when you tune in the energy of the astral plane, when you embody that energy will start to shifting into the higher awareness. And in the higher awareness, when you start to shift, you will go into the causal plane, the home of the mind. And the home of the mind, actually, you will not see yourself as the physical. You might see yourself as a ball of light, or you might hear yourself as the sound. It also happen as well. It's very hard to explain for the mind to understand, but as the experiencer, right, you will actually feel the shame, you feel it inside you. Nobody can take this experience from you. When you start to shift from the astral self to the causal self, you actually will be like transformed into the finer and finer energy. You will feel it. But
Oh, okay.
if you're not trained, it will be feel very subtle that you cannot catch it. You understand?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But still, I will, during my meditation session, I always ask all of you to pause, because when you pause, that when you actually experience yourself in different state, okay?
Okay.
You have to remember how it feels like. Why? Because yourself will shift and change all the time. The cell where, okay? The physical cell, we will walk it from this physical cell to the astral cell and then the causal cell. So this temporary self will shift and change. But the true self, the experiencer, will always be there in the background to experience this throughout when you start to shift reality inside until you arrive as a soul. As a soul, you will don't actually see or hear anything, but you will feel a sense of great love. You know,
Oh,
the
okay.
love will start to hit you. I can use the word consume you, even. You know, this love is so strong, right? If you raise vibration to the soul level, and then you will start to feel, okay, is there anything better than this love? But actually, there is. Because you will start to feel, hang on, I'm not the owner of this love. My guru, my master, the one who teach me to grant me this access inside, is the owner of this love. Then you start to have gratitude towards this love. And that gratitude will tune you in the greater love of God, you know, and you will enter the origin of your soul. So this is the basic experience that we all share during this progress. But some of you probably in the last lifetime maybe have done a lot of homework, a lot of meditation already. When you start and meditate, you will not see anything or hear anything. You will right away land into the part of the soul, right? Then you will start to feel, okay, I have to work on love and devotion more, like Brother Kasim asked. And you
Mm-hmm.
also feel like, no, love and devotion is not outside. It's not about I go to see the physical guru and touch his feet. It's not like that. You can experience this everywhere inside yourself. Okay?
Okay.
So, in order for that to happen, the mind have to surrender first. And the surrender of the mind is the hardest part.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Because the mind will start to question like, what kind of this love, you know?
Yeah.
Is this, you know, because the mind can only understand worldly love, but not spiritual love. But the pull will be so strong that your mind cannot resist it. And at the end state, the mind will say, you know what? I just wait and see what happened. I just, gonna have a leap of faith, right?
Okay.
So the
So,
mind cannot understand. And when love continue to grow through coincidences in your life, like you ask inner master for something, and that actually happened, or master rescued you from the accident, right?
mm-hmm.
Something very bad supposed to happen to you, but you're not there, or you just be rescued by some power.
Yeah.
That a living faith start to grow. The true path for everyone is the path where you actually transform. For example, if you study some kind of practice and practice for a long time and nothing happened to you, search for something better, because that method is not working for you. The true path has to be the path where you transform, where you can actually rediscover about your true self. You slowly progress, you see, you compare yourself from 10 years ago. You feel like, you know what? I'm not there yet, but I have changed so much inside. It means that path is working for you and continue to do that. But if, for example, you do something and you still feel like I'm still the same from the last 10 years, it means you have to change, you have to find some method that is working for you. Okay? Because
Okay.
ultimately we share the same destination, but because our mind, our character operate differently. So God is kind enough to create many methods to guide our mind inside. And when we go inside, we discover that, oh, you know what? All the teaching are the same. All the teaching point to the same direction, but we just students from different school. Okay,
Okay. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
So, any
Hello,
more
Sister May.
questions, please?
Hello, Sister May.
Hello.
Greetings to you.
Hi. How are you?
Sister, I'm good, Sister May. How about you?
Yes, I'm good, and I'm happy that you are here.
I'm too happy and I thank the Lord for this great opportunity.
Okay.
Sister May, I would like to ask you about the topic of sightseeing and straight away going up to the Sachkhand, because I listened about some people like Professor Lake Rajpuri, who
Okay.
was the father of Ishwar Puri ji. So I would like to ask that in the real life, when we try to pursue the goal, not the real, but in the illusory life, when we try to pursue some kind of goal, there are some kind of distractions. So based upon that experience, there are also kind of distractions when we go into the greater realms of creation. So I would like to ask that how it can be made possible that one can go straight away to the upside, not go to the distractions.
Yeah. In daily life, we have a lot of sightseeing, isn't it? And we not be able to focus on our spirituality. Like in this era, we have YouTube, we have Netflix for sightseeing all the time, right? And we forget our master, we forget our guru, we forget about our meditation, and we even forget about to going home to our true home to find our soul because we have so much fun. The sightseeing not only happen inside, it's already happened outside all the time. Okay. So in order to be steadfast, meaning like very focused on your goal, I would say from my direct experience, it's very hard to do it on your own. You need company. You need a friend. You need forever friendship from somebody that can help you. Surround yourself with like-hearted people, the people who have the same goal, that they want the way out. They don't want to stay in this creation forever and ever. Those one who seek to go through to your true home, to our true home, just like us. Surround yourself with those one. Why? Because if they would be distraction as your friend outside, they actually a good distraction. Why? Because we talk about the same goal. Yeah, we remind ourselves because it's a lot of karma and responsibility to fulfill in our daily life. In the company of the saints, it's actually make our goal, our focus easier in our life. Okay? Then when you go inside, you will feel that, you know what? I don't want to see anything. I see everything enough, Why I sit here in the darkness, try to imagine that I do astral flying, I see the scenery. Why I have to do that? Why when I can open television and watch documentary, right? Why I need to do that, right? So if you feel that you don't want to have sightseeing and you want to go to straight to your true home, you can actually make the deal inside with God or with Master. Like the way I said to all of you, we should meditate by center ourselves at the Wisdom Eye Center. Okay? We should be there, prepare to open the door inside. At that place, at the Wisdom Eye Center, if you can imagine your astral self there with your master, you can make the deal. You can make the deal where, Master, you know what? I just want to go straight home. I don't want any sightseeing. I don't want to know anything. Okay? I only feel that this is not my place. And I urgently want you to put me in our true home. You make the deal with Master. Because nothing is in your hand actually inside. Okay? We rely on our guide. We rely on our helper. You make the deal with Master or with God or with the Guru inside. Then they shall grant that. Okay? I myself make the deal with my Master during 2017, and I feel great transformation. Of course, my mind would not surrender to that easily, right? Because even I make the deal with my master, then I still feel like I need to be in charge of my own practice. But later on, I realized that, nothing is in my hand, I'm not owner of my success, right? The success is in the hand of my master, of my guru. So when I discover that and my mind starts to surrender, the surrendering part take time, but the deal take no time. You go inside, make the deal, it take 1 second. But for the mind to understand that, hang on, you have to keep part of your deal where you only focus to go to your true home. It is very difficult for our mind to do that. But once, the safest way that you, for example, if you still have the wish of sightseeing, to know the different region inside, right? My suggestion will be, go to the top first. Go back to your true home first. While you're still living in the physical body, if you already have the experience of true home, you can go back and revisit everything with wisdom this time. When we have the wisdom of our true self, our true reality, we will never get lost again. So no matter whichever land that you land inside in the inner region, they would not be able to tempt you anymore. So you just visit for the fun at that time, for, more knowledge. But so what? This is all illusion. But I enjoy because I now understand that this is illusion because I have experience of the truth. And nobody can convince you otherwise. When you have the experience of the truth, people will say like, oh, maybe that's not the truth. But, when you have the first-hand direct experience, nobody can take it away from you. And you're so sure, you're so certain. That is the reality that you discover inside. Okay?
That's a good idea, sister.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else? All of you have questions? You can ask as well. Or you satisfied?
Yeah, when you chant the
Can-
mantra,
Can you speak up a little bit?
when you chant the mantra, chant the Nam, when you let go of that, when you hear the bell sound or experience the light, then you let go of the Nam. Is that the process?
You will actually automatically feel when you can let go. The key is the shifting of the awareness. The shifting of the awareness comes with the vibration as well. When you start to feel that you shift into the different energy, different awareness. Actually, that part of the you recite the mantra will fade away. You know, it's not even in your control that you should stop or not stop. It just actually fade away. Why? Because there's no use anymore. You so focused that your awareness shift and change, your reality shift and change. It's like, for example, the feeling that you be in this room and you chant the mantra, get ready to open the door to go to the next room. You will actually know when you go through the door and when you let go of this mantra, because you actually want or need the mantra while you in this space of this room. But when you move to the next room, there's no need to use mantra anymore. Inside you're gonna know. So therefore the mantra will naturally fade away when you shift your reality inside.
Thank you.
Okay, any questions please? Oh, maybe no more questions for today. So everyone can email me at love@ISTAasia.com. Okay, or you can text me. And thank you very much to attend this session. So hopefully you continue to find, the true reality inside, which I say the theme of today is about God, Guru, and the self are one and the same. Okay, there's no separation. Yes, we operate in this separation to find that oneness, but that oneness is actually possible here and now while we experience this physical body, this physical life, because we are children of God. Human being is very extraordinary, where we can have realization of God inside while we inhabit, with this physical body, because inside us there's a door, to access to God, to access to our true home. An animal, plant, they cannot do like us. This is such a unique experience. So don't waste your human life to chase in the illusion, to chase something outside. You have been granted with this very special function of human body. Make use of it. Don't waste your time. And go inside, make the deal with your master, with your guru, okay? And keep your part of the deal. It's very hard to keep your part of the deal, but it's possible. Because I know one man named Ishwapuri. He can keep his part very well. So it's possible for us to do. So good day for everybody. Okay. And a lot of master blessing to all of you.
Thank you, Nay.
Thank you, Sister Nay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you so much.